Welcome to the NPC energy. You ever get that weird feeling that maybe reality isn't quite solid?
Like maybe The Matrix wasn't just a movie.
Exactly, like it was, I don't know, a documentary almost. That's what we explore here. The glitches, the weird theories, the moments that just make you go, huh.
It's a fascinating space to explore.
Totally. So if you feel like maybe you're seeing the rendering lines sometimes, definitely share, rate, and follow NPC energy. Help us figure out if we're all just bits and bytes.
Prove you're human, right?
Huh, maybe. So today's simulated journey, it takes us down a slightly darker path. We're calling it Side Quest Fatality.
Ooh, that sounds ominous. Like in a game.
Yeah, exactly like in a game. You know, when you wander off the main path, chasing some rumor.
And suddenly you run into, like, a level 99 dragon in the starting zone.
Or you pick up some cursed item and bang, permadeath, no reload saves.
Right. So the idea is, could that happen here in our reality?
That's the question. Are those really bad luck moments, those things that go catastrophically wrong when you step off your routine, are they just random?
Or are they programmed limits? Like the simulation saying, nope, don't go there.
Yeah. Are these side quest fatalities just, bugs? Like a badly coded area of the simulation?
Or deliberate features. A way to
Ah.
keep us contained. Keep the narrative tidy.
It throws up all sorts of weird ideas about free will, doesn't it? Like ludonarrative dissonance, but for, reality itself.
Absolutely. Is it a test? Or is it proof we're just following a script, even when we think we're improvising?
Are these terrible endings just glitches in the code, or are they actually, I don't know, narrative control?
That's a heavy thought.
It really is. And to try and get our heads around it, we've been looking into some pretty disturbing case files.
Okay. Where did these come from?
Anonymous sources, mostly. Fragmented logs, whispers dug up from deep web archives, stuff that suggests the seams of reality might be fraying a bit.
Sounds intense.
Yeah, so buckle up. We're going to try and decrypt some of these stories. They might make you think twice about taking that shortcut home.
All right, let's hear them.
Okay, first up. Case File 01. Jax Rollins. Online, he was known as Pathfinder.
Ah, the urban explorer type.
Totally. Mid-20s, really charismatic guy, documented all his explorations, abandoned buildings, old tunnels, the scene.
Ibex, yeah.
And he had this definite main character vibe. Adventurous, always pushing limits, had followers, sponsors even.
Not just a background character then.
Definitely not. And the thing about Jax was he loved the detours, the side quests.
He didn't just stick to the known spot.
Oh, wait. If there was a whisper about some hidden Cold War bunker under a laundromat or like a bricked up subway station nobody could find,
He was there.
he was on it, investigating those rumors, those off-map locations. That was his whole thing.
Okay, I see where this is going with the side quest fatality theme.
Exactly. And it seems one of those side quests might have been his last. The final trace we have of him is this really fragmented audio log. It was pulled from a corrupted cloud backup.
Corrupted, huh?
Yeah. It places him at the Blackwood Sanatorium. Now, even for Urbex folks, Blackwood was known to be seriously unstable, like really dangerous.
Not your average explorer. Definitely off the beaten path.
Right. This place had a dark history, lots of stories, the audio log. It's pretty chilling. What we could piece together sounds like this, imitates. Heavy breathing. Okay, Pathfinder here. Made it past that sketchy bit on the 3rd floor. Blackwood's legit creepy. Got some amazing shots. Hydrotherapy room, feels like. Sound of crumbling.
Whoa. Okay, place is definitely settling. But there's this humming. Yeah.
Mm.
Coming from the basement. Not on any blueprints I have. Gotta check it out,
Yeah.
and then just static. A loud burst and maybe like a metallic clang. And nothing.
He just disappeared after that. Vanished completely. The official story was a building collapse, an accident.
But that doesn't quite line up, does it?
Yeah.
Especially with the corrupted file and that weird ending.
Not really. And the data forensics on the audio file, even weirder. Strange fragmentation, timestamps looping back on themselves.
Looping timestamps. Like the system was trying to delete it, scrub the record.
That's what it feels like, and that humming. From a basement that wasn't supposed to be there?
Okay, so from the simulation angle,
Mm-hmm.
what are the possibilities?
Well, maybe he stumbled into an area that wasn't fully rendered? Or was cordoned off for some reason?
Like a resource saving thing. Only render what's actively needed.
Could be. Or maybe whatever was making that hum, interacting with it, caused some kind of critical error. A system crash that led to deletion.
To prevent instability spreading.
Or darker thought. Maybe it was deliberate. a trap, like that high-level enemy in the wrong zone designed to punish anyone who strayed too far.
So his main character status didn't protect him once he was off the approved path.
Seems like it. It wasn't just bad luck. It feels more like his character file just got wiped. Terminated.
Yeah, that's unsettling.
Yeah.
Moving beyond just an accident. A systemic response.
Okay, let's shift gears. Case File 02, Dr. Aris Thorne.
Sounds intriguing.
Thorne was, on the surface, kind of the opposite of Jax. Brilliant guy, former astrophysicist, but very quiet. Routine-driven. Seemed like a total NPC, you know?
Creature of habit. Okay.
But underneath that, he had this secret obsession. A massive side quest he dedicated his life to.
Which was?
Proving, mathematically, that we're living in a simulation.
Wow. Not just philosophizing, but trying to find the actual math behind it.
Exactly. He wasn't looking for anecdotal glitches. He was hunting for the source code, looking for patterns in everything, stock market, weather, bird migrations.
Searching for the equations that run the world.
Pretty much. Spent years in his apartment, just walls of equations. He'd send these really cryptic emails to old colleagues, talking about source code harmonics and render loops he thought he was finding.
How did they react?
Mostly dismissed him, thought he was brilliant, but maybe, losing it a bit.
Yeah.
Eccentric.
Understandable, I guess. It's a big claim.
Huge. But then he sent one final email. Triumphant.
What did it say?
The subject line alone is, wow, eureka. The base code frequency is EI plus 1.
Euler's identity. That's elegant and fundamental in math.
Right. The email body was short. Just said he'd seen the framework, pinned it to that equation, and he'd explain everything soon. It really sounds like he thought he'd cracked it. Completed his epic side quest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what happened? Where's the fatality?
This is where it gets just bizarre. The official cause of death for Dr. Aris Thorne.
Go on.
A sudden, incredibly severe allergic reaction.
To what? Something exotic.
To bee pollen.
Bee pollen, okay.
Inside his hermetically sealed apartment.
Wait, inside? How?
Nobody knows. And get this, it happened during a month when his documented allergy had never flared up before, ever. He died before help could arrive.
Bee pollen. Inside a sealed room. Out of season for his allergy. After claiming he'd found the simulation's base code.
Right. The sheer absurdity of it. It's almost insulting. The ultimate ludonarrative dissonance. Guy cracks the code, gets taken out by phantom pollen.
That screams intervention, doesn't it? Like the system itself stepping in.
Did he get too close? Did finding that base code frequency trigger some kind of, immune response from the simulation?
A system patch. A reality breach being plugged in the most mundane, improbable way possible.
It feels like it could be. The sheer unlikelihood makes it feel scripted.
The irony is just brutal. A man obsessed with finding patterns killed by something presented as pure, random statistical noise.
Unless it wasn't random at all. Maybe the simulation prefers subtle methods sometimes. Plausible deniability.
Could be. Why use a lightning strike when impossible indoor pollen works just as well and is easier to dismiss? Avoids drawing attention.
Chilling. Okay, one more case. This one's a bit different. It's about someone we're calling Lena Petrova.
Right.
Now, Lena's still around, but she claims she's had multiple close calls, near-miss side quest fatalities, she thinks, and she's seen stuff happen to others.
So she's a witness and maybe a survivor.
Kind of. And her life, totally ordinary, standard office job, quiet routine, like textbook NPC on paper.
And observant.
Very. She describes these near misses. Like, one time she took a different path through a park she hardly ever visits. Clear day, no wind, and a huge, healthy tree branch just snaps off and crashes down exactly where she would have been seconds later.
Whoa. Okay, that's weird.
She has others. A crazy traffic light malfunction when she tried a new coffee shop off her usual route. A sudden gas leak scare on a street she detoured down once.
And she connects these to deviating from her routine.
Yeah, she sees them as warnings, like the simulation nudging her back onto her path. Stick to the script, Lena.
Okay. What about what she's seen happen to others?
This is the really sad part. Her neighbor, Mr. Henderson, sweet old guy, walked his dog, same time, same route, every day for years. Total routine.
Like Dr. Thorne, a creature of habit.
Exactly. Then one morning, just on a whim, he decides to go 10 minutes earlier. Just 10 minutes. An experimental delivery drone flying overhead malfunctioned directly above him.
Oh, no.
And it dropped its cargo.
What was it carrying?
Medicine. Packages.
Bricks. Why would a delivery drone be carrying bricks over a residential area?
Nobody knows. It makes zero sense. But they fell, hit him, killed him instantly. One tiny deviation, 10 minutes early, and bam, random lethal bricks from the sky.
That feels like bad quest design. Like the danger wasn't flagged at all. Senseless.
Totally senseless. So Lena's experiences, they make you wonder, maybe the simulation isn't always this perfect controlling entity.
Maybe it's just buggy. Poorly coded in places.
Yeah, like these fatalities aren't always punishments. Maybe they're just glitches, unforeseen consequences when someone goes off the tested pathways into the less stable parts of the code.
The system doesn't know how to react to the deviation, so it just breaks, throws an error.
Could be. Like clipping through the map in a video game and falling into the void. Maybe Mr. Henderson clipping into a falling bricks error zone that shouldn't have been there.
And Lena's near misses. Maybe this system tried to course correct her gently. Or maybe she's just more sensitive, more aware of the background chaos.
Right. Maybe her luck is actually just her noticing the instability that's always there when you step off the main road. She sees the frayed edges.
So 3 very different cases. Jax may be deleted for trespassing in a forbidden zone. Thorne, eliminated by absurd randomness after a potential breakthrough. And Mr. Henderson, killed by a completely nonsensical hazard after a minor routine change.
What ties them together is how abrupt and unsatisfying their ends feel, almost illogical, especially given what they were doing.
It really forces you back to those core simulation questions, doesn't it? Who or what is running this thing and why?
Are these deaths just bugs in the cosmic code? Typos in reality?
Or are they features deliberately programmed in, maybe for order, resource management, narrative control?
It actually helps, weirdly, to think about it using gaming terms. We sort of mapped it out.
Ah, like comparing simulation possibilities to game mechanics.
Exactly. Like, first one. High-level enemy in low-level zone. That sudden, unexpected, lethal thing in a place you thought was safe.
Like Mr. Henderson in the bricks, or maybe even Dr. Thorne in the pollen. Could be a system glitch, a resource error, or a deliberate trap.
Right. Then there's permadeath mode, no respawns, character just gone.
That sounds like Jax. Erased? Could be narrative control, crooning resources, or just the ultimate consequence for deviating.
Yeah, and ludonarrative dissonance. When the gameplay totally contradicts the story.
Like Dr. Thorne's world-changing discovery followed by a trivial, absurd death. Suggests maybe the system just doesn't care, or the code is flawed, or maybe we just don't have the agency we think.
Totally. And the last one. Bad quest design, unclear danger. You follow an optional path that seems fine, but it leads to an unfair death.
Mr. Henderson again, maybe? Or even Jax walking into the sanatorium basement. Could be a simulation bug, incomplete world programming, or maybe even a test of caution that they failed.
See, thinking about it like that gives us a weird kind of framework, right? To process these real-world anomalies in a simulated context.
It does. It taps into patterns we recognize from constructed worlds. Makes the impossible feel slightly more graspable. Is still terrifying.
It even echoes old tragic structures, you know, like Greek tragedies. Heroes undone by fate, or a fatal flaw, or the whims of the gods.
Except here, the gods might be algorithms or programmers,
Mm.
and the fatal flaw. Maybe it's just curiosity, wanting to see what's over the next hill.
Which is the really messed up irony, isn't it? The very things we think make someone interesting, protagonist-like, exploring, seeking knowledge, breaking routine.
Those might be the exact triggers for deletion in a simulation designed for order.
It almost suggests the safest way to survive is, well, to be an NPC. Stick to the script. Don't take the side quests.
Like in The Matrix or The Truman Show, the system pushes back hard against those who start to stray or question too much.
So the big takeaway from these case files, these potential glimpses behind the curtain, maybe that feeling of plot armor is just an illusion.
Even if you feel like the main character, one wrong turn, one side quest too many.
And it could be game over, unexpectedly, irreversibly. Stepping off your path might expose you to glitches, system purges, just bad code.
It really makes you question how much control we actually have.
Yeah.
And what the real risks are of just being curious.
Should you help that flickering cat stuck in the pixelating tree? Or just walk on by? I don't know, maybe we're just voices in your head, part of your simulation's background noise.
Maybe this whole podcast is just filler content while the next area loads.
Could be. So what do you think? Are these deaths bugs? Features?
Yeah.
Warnings? Have you ever felt like you dodged one of these side quest fatalities?
Or has your GPS ever tried to send you down a road that clearly doesn't exist anymore?
Tell us. Share your stories, your theories, your own glitches. Use hashtag NPSynergy and hashtag SideQuestFatality on social media. Let's crowdsource the paranoia.
Misery loves company, right?
Or maybe answers love data points. Also check out our website, npsynergypodcast.glitch.
.glitch, nice touch.
Yeah, we committed to the bit. You'll find show notes, links to, well, to the forum threads and whispers where some of the stuff surfaced. And merch. You can get a t-shirt.
Let me guess. I survived a side quest fatality.
Close. My side quest tried to kill me, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
Perfect.
So next time on NPC Energy, we're diving into something equally creepy. NPC swarming.
Oh, I think I know that feeling. Like suddenly everyone is watching you.
Or you see, like, 5 people in one day wearing the exact same obscure band t-shirt. Is it just rendering issues, surveillance, lazy character design?
Or did they just cut the budget for background extras?
We'll try to figure it out next time. Are you being watched, or is it just economical world building?
Intriguing.
Until then, try not to trip over the seams in the simulation.
Mm.
And maybe stick to the main road.
Or don't.
Your call. Player 1.
Yeah.
Maybe.